keep you in debt, and to keep you a virtual slave. If you pay attention to what I have to say, I am convinced that you can start making more money than you ever thought possible. Now, I want to ask you a question. What would you do if money wasn't an object? If money isn't an object, you hit the lottery, what would you do? Now think about this for a moment. Money's not an object, so let me help you a little bit. First, would you pay off your bills? Would you pay off your credit cards? I bet you most of you would say yes. And wouldn't that make you feel good? Man, you'd probably sleep better than you ever had in your life. Would you take some of that money and maybe buy some gold bullion or silver and a big safe and put it in your house? Would you take money, if money wasn't an object, would you buy a new car or several cars? What would be your dream car? Would you re-landscape your house? Would you make an addition on your house? Would you buy new furniture? Heck, would you buy a new house? Or would you buy a second vacation home? Would you buy different clothes? Would you go on a shopping spree? Would you buy jewelry? Guys, would you like a Rolex watch? Diamond watch? What type of jewelry would you buy? Shoes. What type of shoes would you buy? What would you do if money wasn't an object? What would you do? Would you put money away for your college education for your kids? Would you take care of your parents? Would you put money away for retirement? What would you do if money wasn't an object? Would you travel? Where would you go? Would you go to Hawaii? Would you go to Europe, Paris, London? Where would you travel to? Italy? Would you take a cruise? Would you travel to the Orient, Japan or China or Australia? Would you go on an African safari? Where would you travel to if money wasn't an object? Would you travel first class? What type of hotels would you stay in? Think about that for a second. The reason that I'm asking you this is the first money-making secret that they don't want you to know about. The first money-making secret is simply you have to have a dream. And you have to have a burning desire for its achievement. Most people completely miss this vital point. Here's what most people do. They don't dream. They don't dream at all because they look at how much income they have and then they say, this is how much money I make. So based on the amount of money I make, that will determine what I want in life. Most people look at the income, and based on their income, they determine what type of car they want, what type of vacation they can go on, what type of clothes, what type of restaurants they can go to. Do you understand? This is a money-making secret. If you want to make large amounts of money, the first thing that you must do, and it is a must, it isn't an option, you must define your dream. In other words, define what you want and get a burning desire for its achievement. By the way, I'm not making this up. This was actually published in a book called The Law of Success in 16 Lessons by Napoleon Hill, and his follow-up book called Think and Grow Rich. Now, who's Napoleon Hill? Today, unfortunately, most people have never heard of him. But at the turn of the century, a young Napoleon Hill was hired by the richest man in the world, Andrew Carnegie, who was the founder of U.S. Steel. Andrew Carnegie hired Napoleon Hill and taught Napoleon Hill the success secrets that up until that point had never been revealed to the mass public. They were held as a secret by the privileged elite class. Andrew Carnegie taught Napoleon Hill these success principles and introduced Napoleon Hill to the most successful people in the world at that time: Firestone, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, and many others. Napoleon Hill then studied the most successful people and put together the principles of success in the volume, The Law of Success in 16 Lessons, and then his follow-up, abridged volume called Think and Grow Rich. And the number one most important ingredient, and without it, you are guaranteed to fail. The number one thing you must do is define your dream and get a burning desire for its achievement. To the question again, what would you do if money wasn't an object? This, for most people, is hard because you're thinking about, well, how am I going to get the money? That is failure thinking. Thinking about the how is what failures and losers do. Winners and successful people never think about the how first. They always define their dream first and get a burning desire for its achievement. If you want to achieve success in your life, if you want to pay off all your bills and be debt-free, if you want a luxury car of your dreams, and what kind of car, think about what, people love cars. What kind of car would you get? I just gave away 10 brand new BMW 5 Series. People were off the charts happy. What type of car would you ask for if you wanted to get a free car? Let's say you just won a raffle, and the raffle says you get to get any car you want. That you just won. What car would you get? Would it be a Porsche? Would it be a Cadillac? Would it be a Mercedes, a BMW, a Bentley, a Rolls-Royce, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Maserati? What's your dream car? Not the most expensive. What's your dream car? What car do you want? Think about it. What do you want in life? Maybe the things you want are not material. Maybe you want to author a novel and get it published. Maybe your dream is to have a better relationship with your spouse. Maybe that's the most important thing in your life. Maybe your dream is to have a better relationship with your kids, or your dream is to get into a relationship. What do you want? Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want a better working environment. What is your dream? So step one is define your dream and get a burning desire for its achievement. That is the first principle of success. That is the first money-making secret they don't want you to know about. You have to know what you want, and you have to have a burning desire for its achievement. Number two, in addition to knowing what you want and have a burning desire for its achievement, the second money-making secret they don't want you to know about is you have to feel good when you think about your dream. Most people think about their dream and feel bad because they don't have it. You have to feel good even though you don't have it. And let me give you an example of the feeling that I'm talking about. Let's say that you and I were at a seminar, and during the break, I came up to you and said, today's your lucky day. We just drew a name out of the hat, and your name came up as the winner. And the prize that you just won is $100,000 in cash. How do you feel? Now think about this for a second. Seriously, play this game with me because this is going to be a very important lesson. If I came up to you right now and said, you just won $100,000 in cash, guaranteed it's yours, how do you feel? Look, you have to feel better than you did a second ago. Am I right? If I just told you you won $100,000 in cash, you just felt instantly better than you did 1 second ago, and nothing changed. The money's not in your bank account. Your bills are still there. You just know that you won $100,000 in cash. Your feeling changed dramatically, although nothing changed at all in your physical reality. Nothing changed. Just the knowledge. The only thing that changed is your thinking. The way you think. What you're thinking about changed. You say, no, I just want $100,000, but you don't have the money yet. So nothing changed. You just got news. You're just thinking different, and your thinking changed the way you feel. Now watch this. What if I said, yes, you won $100,000. Here is the check, and it's a certified check, which means it ain't going to bounce. It's certified. It's a bank certified check. Here it is with your name on it. How do you feel? You feel great. It's in your hand now, right? But you notice something on that check. The check says you can't deposit it for 24 months. How do you feel? Well, a little let down. So now, just on a new piece of information, you're feeling changed. But you have a certified check, a bank check, for $100,000 with your name on it. It ain't going to bounce. It's real money, but you can't deposit it, which means you can't spend it, you can't do anything with it, for 24 months. How do you feel? You feel, think about it, how do you feel? You feel good, don't you? Because it's your money. And even though you can't spend it for 24 months, you know that 24 months, you're putting it on the calendar, you're putting that money in the bank. That is exactly how you have to feel when you think of your dream. You don't have your dream car today. But you have to believe that 24 months from now, or 36 months from now, or 48 months from now, it doesn't matter. But you have to believe that it has been given to you. It is absolute. It is yours. It's coming. But you won't be able to drive it. It's not going to be in your driveway for 24, 36, 48 months, or whatever. But it is absolutely yours. You feel better. Do you understand? That's how you have to feel. So step one is you have to define your dream. That means know what you want and get a burning desire for its achievement. But step two, and without step two, step one ain't going to work. Step two is you got to feel good when you think about what you want. And you have to feel like it is absolutely coming in, and you have to feel good even though you don't have it. That is the trick. That is the key. Absolutely. Next success secret, number 3. Unsuccessful people have a common denominator. They're surrounded by dream stealers. Unsuccessful people, people who are struggling, are surrounded by family, neighbors, friends, co-workers, classmates, teachers, coaches, that are dream stealers. They try to steal your dreams. They tell you you can't do things. They don't support you as you pursue your dreams. If you have a dream of becoming financially free or financially independent, the dream stealers try to steal your dream. Conversely, successful people have the exact opposite. They're surrounded by family, friends, co-workers, neighbors, and associates who support their dreams, who are for them, who build them up. So the third money-making secret they don't want you to know about, and you will never read about this in any book on success, ever, and that is this. If you want to become successful and make huge amounts of money, you have to associate with like-minded people that are pulling for you. It is a requirement. How do you find these people? Well, you can join a country club, an exclusive country club. You can go to Harvard or Yale. You'll meet people there that are pulling for you. If you were lucky to be born in the Kennedy family or the Rockefeller family or some affluent family, your family would pull for you. But generally, you're going to have to join some private club, some private association, some private group of motivated, success-oriented people that will pull for you. That is a virtual requirement if you want to become successful. You need people pulling for you. Think about this. Your income is the average of your 5 best friends. So you have to develop friendships with like-minded people that have dreams and goals just like you, that you can pull for and support, and they in turn can support and pull for you. That is key. It is a required ingredient on the recipe for success and making money. Next, the next success principle, number 4, the words you speak will determine your success. What you say with your mouth is what you get. Most people get hung by the tongue. The words you speak, the words that come out of your mouth, are they positive words? Are they negative words? Do you speak encouraging sentences or discouraging sentences? Do you say things like, well, it never works out for me. I'm unlucky. Oh, I'm having a bad day. Oh, I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. Oh, I got a boss, man. It's one of those days. Oh, I'm really struggling today. What do you say with your mouth? What comes off your tongue? Successful people say things positive because words have power. If somebody asks you how you're doing, don't say, well, could be better, could be worse. If somebody says how you're doing, say something positive, such as, I'm doing terrific. I'm super good, I'm getting better. I'm having a fantastic day. How you doing? Man, I'm doing great, life is tremendous. Say positive words. Shad Helmstetter wrote a great book years ago called What Do You Say When You Talk to Yourself? Powerful book, powerful concept. Money-making secret number 5. Earl Nightingale did a record album years ago called The Strangest Secret. And in that album, he realized or discovered or articulated is a better way of saying it, the strangest secret to success, which is you become what you think about most of the time. You become what you think about most of the time. So the money-making secret, number 5, is think about what you want. Think about your dreams. Remember, the first success secret was define your dream and get a burning desire for its achievement. Number 2 was you have to feel good when you think about your dreams. Number 3 is you have to be around people that are supporting you. Number 4 was speaking the right words. The 5th one is think about your dreams all the time. And, of course, feel good about it. So not just define your dream and get a burning desire for its achievement, but think about your dreams all the time and feel good when you think about it. The more you think about your dreams, the more you think about what you want while you're feeling good will mean you will attract this into your life. Number 6, you have to read books. Leaders are always readers. We're being programmed 24/7. TV, radio, newspapers, magazines, our friends with negative thoughts. We have developed stinkin' thinking, as Zig Ziglar says, which develops hardening of the attitudes. We develop negative thinking, which gives negative transmission of frequency, which attracts negative things in your life. You've got to get your thinking turned around. You got to get happy. You got to feel good. You got to get your thoughts correct. And there are a lot of thoughts that you need to correct. How do you correct your thoughts? Read books. What books? Ask and it is given. Read the book See You at the Top. Read the book Think and Grow Rich. Read Law of Success in 16 Lessons. Read The Magic of Believing. Read The New Psycho-Cybernetics. Read How to Win Friends and Influence People. Read How to Gain Power and Confidence in Dealing with People. And there are a lot of other great books out there. Read those books. Read a book called The Go-Getter. Read every day, even if it's a sentence. Leaders are always readers. Books, by the way, have vibrational power. Physical paper pages with words printed on them vibrate, and books have vibration. Don't buy digital versions and read them on Kindles and things. You're missing out on half of the benefit. Physically holding the book in your hand and reading gives you the full benefit. Read books. Read books. Number 7, listen to audios every day. Our mind picks up data differently when you listen as opposed to read. One is not better than the other, but they are vastly different. So the recipe is not only do you have to read books every day, but you have to listen to positive audio training every day. This is the only way to push out the negative thoughts and vibrations and frequencies that you're putting out into the universe, giving you the crappy life you have. This is the only way to change it. So listening to positive, inspirational, and educational audio training is vitally important. Next. Number 8, attend seminars on a regular basis. You need to associate with, in a physical environment, other people that want success. Attend seminars on success, seminars on motivation, inspirational lectures on a regular basis. Doing so will allow you to surround yourself with other positive, like-minded people. In an environment where the frequency and energy is so high, you're bathing in this frequency, and it virtually changes your DNA frequency to attract things in your life. Key success principle. Number 9, you need to get recognized for your achievements. You need to have people applaud for you, show you praise, acknowledge what you've done in your life. You need to be in an environment where you can get recognized and be in an environment where you can gladly recognize other people's achievement. When you give recognition, you're putting out a vibration to someone else, and you're getting benefit by putting out a positive vibration. Because whatever vibration you put out into the universe will give you people, places, and events and situations that make you feel that way even more. So if you're recognizing somebody for their achievement and applauding them and are proud of them, the universe is going to give you situations where you're going to feel more pride and more happiness and more glee for yourself. So you get huge benefit when you recognize others. When people recognize you, they're throwing positive vibration toward you. It is increasing your frequency and vibration, which means you start attracting more money and more good things in your life. So give and receive recognition. And lastly, you need to develop relationships with like-minded, positive people who have goals and dreams. Your income is the average of your 5 best friends. You have to have new friends. You have to have friends that are pulling for you, people that are encouraging you to go for your dream, to write that novel, to start that invention, to start that small business. If you want to make money and want to become financially free and independent, if you want a yacht, if you want that brand new Porsche, you want friends who say, man, you can do it. Instead of friends who are going, what makes you think you can do that? You're not that smart. Ah, those things never work. Nobody makes money in those things. You need to have friends who are positive, enthusiastic, motivated, who have goals and dreams just like you. You need to support them, and they need to support you. That's the key.